All right, I'm out here in the shop, so I figured I'd do a quick review on my new battery charger. Basically, it's a Schumacher SC1325. I bought it off Amazon. It's like 230 bucks. It had 4.4 stars out of 5, and it had a lot of good reviews, and that kind of led me to buying it. Basically, it's on the bigger side of the jumpstart category. It's got a 250 amp jumpstart mode, a 40 amp boost mode, a 6 amp charge mode, and a 2 amp maintain mode. All right, and the charge maintain is automatic. Well, even the boost is automatic, but the 6 amp 2 amp one, supposedly once your battery is fully charged, it'll switch to the 2 amp maintainer. So like, say you got a vehicle in your garage and you're keeping it in there over the winter and you hook this thing up, supposedly you're supposed to be able to just walk away and the thing will just, it won't overcharge your battery and it'll just keep it fully charged. Another reason I picked this one, it has where you can choose. It only has 4 buttons, fairly simple to operate. It has, you can choose standard, AGM, or gel batteries. All right. It has another button where you can choose, well, that one, I don't have it hooked to a battery, so that won't work. But it has the modes, the 6 amp, 2 amp, 40 amp, 250 amp. You can cycle between them. And then it has that button right there, which shows percent charged and voltage. Okay, and amps, obviously, but they're saying this one's at 12.8 volts, 100% charged, and you know, like on an ASC test, 12.6 volts is 100% charged. So you know, this would actually be, if it's at, but that 12.8, that's probably a little surface charge on there. But anyhow, then it has this, which I'm assuming in the manual I was reading, it has a desulfation mode. You know, all batteries get sulfation on the lead plates. A lot of times the experts or the battery reps will tell you that it's from your battery not being fully charged and you store it and you just get sulfation on the lead plates. And sometimes with these computer controlled chargers, they'll have a desulfation mode where they work their voodoo magic and it can sometimes clean them plates up a little bit. I haven't had the greatest luck with it on other chargers. I'm not sure how good it's going to work on this one. I don't think I have any batteries currently that I would be able to test it out on. But yeah, it's does its magic, and then it lets you know whether your battery's junk or good to take a charge, I guess. So I haven't got to test that part of this thing yet, but hopefully I don't have to, you know, because that means your battery's in rough shape. All right, now the cables, I mean, they're at least 6 gauge. The clamps are pretty decent. Nothing crazy special about them, but they're nice and long, so you got a good reach. Like there's so little room in car hoods nowadays, and sometimes these clamps, you know, they kind of end like right here, and it's nice that these are a little longer so you can get into tighter spots, you know. I don't know if this thing will even do any charging with it being at 100%. Probably not. All right, thing has a expandable handle. Not that that's a big deal. The spot where you can put your clamps on. Reasonable size wheels. All right, it's got a metal case, but on the wheels for a shop, that's all you pretty much need for wheels. You know, bigger wheels roll easier, but there's no point in rolling this thing up the side of a mountain because there ain't no plug-in on the top of the mountain to plug it in and use it anyhow. So those wheels will work for what I got to do. Now, this thing doesn't say that it's a smart charger, right? But it's a more of an automatic charger, so it's got to be fairly smart. But one of the batteries I charged was at like 7 volts. I was using it on some solar lights up north where I don't have the solar part hooked up. I just have some lights I was hooking to a battery, and I used it for, boy, like 7 days probably. Granted, they're little LED lights, so they don't draw much. And I brought the battery home, and I know it's a no-no, but it was at like 7 volts. And a lot of times, if you get like a battery that says smart charger, you'll hook up a really dead battery, and the charger just kind of laughs at you like, nope, I ain't gonna charge this one. They're kind of temperamental. Where this thing, I hooked it up, and it went right to work charging that thing. Now, would it charge it like, say, if you left it in a car with something on and your battery's down to 2 volts? I can't guarantee that. But I know a lot of the smart chargers, and it sucks. It's a horrible feature. That's why I kind of favor the chargers that have the knobs and dials, because them things push electrons no matter what, man. Doesn't matter what you got. You hook it to a stick, it's pushing juice through there. But this one, time will tell. So I am not 1,000% sure if this thing's going to charge like a completely dead battery or if it's going to leave me stranded. So I'm a little leery on that yet, but it had really good reviews. So I'm happy about that. And I kind of like the automatic feature because I always have 20 projects going at once. And like one time at work, I had a battery. It was a Optima battery. I brought it in. Thing was low on charge. I hooked it up to the charger. I turned it over to hold, turned the charger to medium charge, and I had to go take some AC tests. So I leave. I come back like 3 hours later. I open the door of the shop, and it reeks. I'm the only one that worked in the shop, so no one else was there. It just reeked, the worst smell in the world. You open, I look in, hear this battery. On Optima batteries, they have 2 little like vent plugs on top. Can't remember if it was a red top or a yellow top. But, because Optimas have what, red, yellow, and blue tops? Or they used to anyways. But anyways, one of them vents blew out. Things erupting like Mount St. Helens. I'm like, oh no, what do I do now? So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, well, it probably ain't going to explode because it's releasing the pressure. So I went and I grabbed a 5-gallon pail, set a 5-gallon pail over this battery, scooted it across the floor, put it outside the shop, put a note on, danger, do not remove bucket. And, if curiosity killed the cat, if someone would have removed it, that's on them. I did my due diligence and put a note on there. But yeah, so I've had some bad luck with battery chargers, that weren't automatic. So there's trade-offs to each side, the smart batteries, chargers not wanting to charge your battery, but at the same time, the odds of one that's smart popping your battery like that, boiling it over and having it erupt are probably pretty slim. But, and I've never seen a battery explode on a charger, but I've seen them explode in cars. I go on service call, and you go to turn the key, nothing happens, pop the hood, and here the case is like split, and there's crap dripping from the hood and all over. And, I mean, it happens. I've seen batteries catastrophically fail, but that has nothing to do with this charger, or any charger, I don't think. But yeah, anyhow, currently just on initial quality and all the good reviews I read, I'm going to give this thing a thumbs up, at least for the 3 batteries I've charged. If the thing takes a nosedive on me and my opinion dramatically changes, I'll do an update video and go, hey man, don't buy this thing, it sucks. But right now, like a couple days into this thing, I'm liking it. It charges all my batteries, no fuss. I can click a battery on here, turn it on, go to bed, and I'm not worried about it. And that's basically why I bought her. Well, all right, there's my quick initial review on the Schumacher SC1325 battery charger. And thanks for watching.